Hello everybody. Today we're gonna go over something that I seen out in the field, and I already did a video, recorded one, but then I noticed something, so we're gonna have to do it all over again, which is great. This is the rekey a lock for Kwikset. You can find them at Home Depot, and I don't know if Lowe's carries them or not, but came with some instructions. And the person I got this from was trying to rekey a smart key system, which has this little slot here for rekeying it yourself. You cannot use this pinning kit from Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever you get it from, for a smart key. You have to use it for something like this that does not have that little slot. These smart key systems, they use a little tool. Let's see, looks like this, comes with one of these. You poke it in there and you can rekey it yourself, all the instructions. I think I got a video on that somewhere. But if you lost all the keys to it, a locksmith can help you out. We got a special little tool that resets it if we need to. But this pinning kit will not work on anything with that little slot right there. So you need something regular like this. And we're going to go over the instructions. It comes with 3 keys. Get that out of the way. It comes with 3 keys, a plug, follower, a pickle fork, the worst tweezers in mankind has ever seen in the world. I don't suggest you use these at all. Really don't need them. Get yourself a pair of regular tweezers if you need tweezers. And it comes with these pins right here. And I kind of like the system, but the customer, I had to replace the cylinder for the smart key system for him, which was fine. But I traded my services for his rekey kit, which he was fine with. But when I looked this up, this rekey system on Home Depot's website, they said that people were having trouble. It wasn't working. And I had made, like I said, I made a video already, but I'm gonna make another one because I see part of the problem, and I didn't really see it until anyway. The Kwikset version and the Schlage version is going to be about the same, but let's get into it. First, the instructions are going to tell you all kinds of stuff. Follow them. It does work. It's telling you to remove the spindle. What you're going to do to remove the spindle is you're going to take that pickle fork that came with the kit, and you're going to move it to where this is centered, not left, not right, but in the center right there. Makes it easier. Then you're going to come right here above it. There is a small little piece of metal here on the spring, and you can just kind of stick your pickle fork in there, and I don't know if it'll hold. I like using this in, just holding it myself because it goes, I know it goes in there all the way. And then you can just pull that spindle right out, let go. And then you'll want to put the, if you see this little springy thing right here, same thing, you're going to take the pickle fork in, and you're just going to kind of come in at an angle and make sure you push that piece of metal back. And then you're just going to kind of get it in there, right? You're just going to kind of pop that right out and watch it fall on the ground like I just did. But we got this. Has now come out. You remove your pickle fork. Mine's a little, yours should come out a lot easier. This one's broken. The little spring right here is broken. This is an old one I think I was practicing with a long time ago. Yeah, we're going to get rid of these instructions for now. Then what you're going to want to do is you are going to take the pickle fork in right here. There's a little clip, and you just find the 2 ends and line your pickle fork up with it and push it right off. Be careful, they do spring around, so put that to the side. These are the keys that it came with, the kit. These are the keys that the lock currently uses. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to be really careful, because once you put the key in and turn it, this plug's going to come out and pins are going to go everywhere. And you're going to use this plug follower. It's got a little bit of a bevel on the inside for the bevel of this. And you're going to stick it up against there on the back side. And you're going to put your key in. Probably put your key in first. Just go over there. Put your key in first. Turn just a little bit. Just turn it to like 1 or 2 o'clock. Doesn't need to be super exaggerated. I'm putting pressure on the key on my hand, and then pressure on the plug with the other hand. I'm just going to slide this housing right over. Now these are your key pins here, and if you're past 1 or 2 o'clock, they could just dump right out. You're going to leave that plug in there for now. Be very careful because the top pins are right here where this little piece of metal is. And it says to go ahead and you put your fingers over here to keep them from falling out, to dump these pins out. So let's dump them out. Got them all out. Ready to go. Ready to repin, right? So the thing I noticed was, where's my, there we go. If you look on actual Kwikset pins, kind of hard to see. Let's see if we get the piece of paper here. I think this is the one thing that might be tripping people up on this little repin kit. You see the ends, each end of the pin, this side and this side, they're kind of rounded off on both ends. And they do that because as you're sticking it into the core here, it doesn't matter which side goes in. Doesn't matter which side I put this pin in, it will work because it's beveled equally and symmetrically on each side. But these pins that come from this kit are not. They only got a point on this side, and then it's completely flat on this side. The point has to go down into the hole in the cylinder because the point is what rides the key as it's coming into the cylinder. It rides up and then kind of slaps down into one of these little slots. If it's flat, it's not going to want to ride. It's going to get stuck. It can't pop up very well. So make sure the pointy end goes down into the cylinder. All right. Very, very simple if you just pay attention to that one part. Then you get this little yellow sheet because some of these locks are cut specifically for the keys that they give you. And normally in the locksmithing world, we have a pinning kit that will tell us actual depths and sizes of the pins, but they're just saying green, gold, purple, red, silver. Perfect. So gonna put our key in. On these keys, I did notice the first time, see if I can find one that I didn't fix already. Yeah, like right here. You'll see that there's some metal still there. What you can do is you just kind of take your thumbnail and pop it off. They didn't clean the keys very well, or you can get a small flat file and then just kind of run on the outside. Yeah, this one's really bad. On the outside a little bit. Same thing in here. I think that's also hindering some people. Like that one's pretty bad, but normally you'd put it in a locksmith will put it in a little brush, a deburring brush, and get rid of some of those burrs on there. But so we'll stick our key in now, and the directions are real clear. Just gives a color code. So if you're colorblind, you're shit out of luck. Don't use these tweezers. They're terrible. I mean, they don't even grab onto anything. Use your hands if you can, or if you got some decent tweezers at home, that's fine. So the first one's going to be a green. We'll just find a green here. Remember, pointy side down into the cylinder, flat side up. So we got a green, and then it says a gold. Let's grab a gold, pointy side down. A purple, pointy side down. Always remember, I'm going to say it 2 more times. A red, pointy side down, and a silver. Guess what? Pointy side down. Oh, I about put it flat side down. See, that would have been bad. Pointy side down. There we go. Your pin should be flush with the cylinder, which it does look like it is. And then you're going to rotate it again. You're going to find the top, which is going to be this little metal piece here that's holding the top pins. You can put it in there like that, but normally we just turn it to about 1 o'clock. you're going to have the key pressed against your hand and the plug pressed against your other hand, so you can kind of do one of these numbers. And just move that housing right over very carefully, and then check the key, make sure it works. Everything works. Repeat the process, put the clip back in. If you pull these apart a little bit, it's fine. Just kind of push them back in. Be careful. Don't do what I did and break it. Makes it a pain in the butt to put them back on and off. And then you'll just stick your housing right here and just push. That's it. Snaps into place. Your spindle, and put it back on there. Don't really need to do anything special. Just make sure that this end here is facing down, and then just push it in there. Now you've rekeyed your lock. The old keys won't work. Nope. But the new keys definitely will. But I think that's what's tripping a lot of people up, is that the pins, unlike regular Kwikset pins, these just have a pointy side on one end. So make sure the pointy side goes down like I showed you. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to address them. If this helped you with the rekey lock set, subscribe, hit the like button. I appreciate it. And then look for some future videos. Thank you all very much.